keep painting me as a bully all the time.
You're not a bully.
You did it once. It's the truth. I'm human.
No, she's not gonna do that.
I'm human being too.
Days, the drama builds and Rasheeda finally meets after years of stress. Yandy intervenes with shocking disclosures just as things are ready to blow up. But what really happened behind the scenes? Let's analyze this heated conflict between hip-hop and love.
What else been going on with y'all?
You know, I've been kicking it with Jasmine lately. That's been
How's that been for you? Wasn't good. Wasn't good for me.
I've been kicking it with her a little bit, you know, just getting to know her and, you know, we've been hanging out a little bit. She's
Loving hip-hop. Even while drama is common in Atlanta, this instance was especially dramatic. Yandy is here to tell what truly transpired at Rasheeda's much-anticipated face-off. This moment, which fans had been anticipating, did not disappoint them. The dancehall queen has never been afraid to take on a challenge. She made waves a while ago by altering her skin tone to draw attention to colorism in the industry. This bold move particularly surprised Rasheeda and Mimi, who weren't sure if Spice was making a statement or just stirring things up. When Erica, Mina got into a furious disagreement with Spice and used a racist slur, which enraged fans and cast members. The tension really kicked up. Some lines should never be crossed, as evidenced by the strong outcry that led to Love and Hip Hop firing Erica from the show. At last, Spice and Rasheeda are confronting their issues. After years of hostility and disparaging comments, they are throwing everything on the table. But can they move on, or is their animosity too deep? Yandy has been in the She Is Now sharing what really happened behind the scenes and why things got so out of control after playing peacemaker in the middle of a lot of drama. Fans' perspectives on the issue are changing as a result of her point of view. On Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Spice and Rasheeda's relationship has been challenging. Initially, they were friends who appreciated and helped each other. But as time passed, tension grew, and they got into heated disagreements that affected not just them, but the group as a whole. During a cast meal, one noteworthy instance happened when the group talked about Spice and Carly Red's troubles in friendship. When Jimmy Smith played their song, "Burke to Lighten the Mood," Spice objected, saying, "You're just being shady. You, don't even know the words," which exacerbated the situation. In response to pressure to repair her friendship with Carly, Spice said, "We'll talk when we're ready." She later got agitated and complained about how tough her life had been as things got even hotter, and she felt like the gang was making her appear like a bully. My father passed away when she wrote, "Even going into the business dance hall is a harsh place. It's a male-dominated business, so I had to be like that man figure even though it has built me and molded me into my success story." It was for me to grow up in Jamaica when I was 9 years old. As a woman and an artist, my tendency to be very aggressive and quick to snap is a drawback. She has become powerful as a result of her trial, but she is also eager to defend herself.
You see how she attacked me?
Another noteworthy occasion was when the group got into a furious quarrel during a reunion special. When Joseline Hernandez started striking individuals, mayhem ensued. Rasheeda, who was there, thought the fight was inappropriate and unprofessional. It shocked everyone and showed how messed up things had become. Their feud affected the group as well as them. Some cast members felt forced to choose sides, while others avoided it. But the drama complicated matters since the tension sowed divisions that were hard to heal.
You say she's scared. Because she keeps doing this victim thing. And now you're trying to make it seem like you're holding this one doctor. Okay, so we clear that up. Okay.
Right, yeah. So that's all. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Talking about you scared. Why are you scared? Why?
The latest chapter of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta fans watched the highly anticipated encounter between Spice and Rasheeda as the drama unfolded, keeping them glued to their televisions. For months, tension had been rising. When the two women complained, the argument began. Rasheeda, on the other hand, claimed that Spice had been distant and uncommunicative and that she had always tried to help but felt ignored. Spice held Rasheeda accountable for failing to acknowledge her achievements and for being absent, counted most.
Scared now. perspective, because y'all trying to paint me like
Spice,
a bully.
we're not-
Is she
Hey,
scared
hey,
of Sierra? Sierra boxed her in her face.
Both of y'all.
Sierra hit her in her face, but she not scared of Sierra. Come on, man.
Spice, why are you deflecting to go?
As the discussion heated up, Spice spoke louder, emphasizing her struggles and Rasheeda's lack of support. She replied by pointing out the challenges and the work she had done to maintain their friendship. Both women expressed their disappointment and anger in a heated exchange. The other cast members observed the altercation with curiosity and concern. Given the severity of the issues between Spice and Rasheeda, it was difficult for those who tried to mediate and diffuse the situation to be successful. The strain in the space was obvious, and everyone sensed that this was a watershed moment in their relationship. Nonetheless, the dispute ended without a clear resolution. The show left viewers wondering about their friendship's future and how it might impact the dynamics of the group. This altercation demonstrated the intricacies of friendships in the entertainment sector and the challenges of balancing personal and professional goals. Although they both said they wanted to move on, Spice and Rasheeda agreed that restoring their trust would require time and work. At the moment, fans are eagerly awaiting the next episodes. As Atlanta's love and hip-hop culture develops, watch how Spice and Rasheeda handle their relationship moving forward. Such encounters are common, but considering the depth and background of Spice and Rasheeda's relationship, this particular face-off was especially significant because it served as a reminder that even the strongest bonds can be tested, but that communication and understanding can always bring them back together. Yandy burst in with a shocking admission just as Spice and Rasheeda were at each other's throats. She claimed to have sent the direct messages from Mendici's account. The catastrophe was worse than everyone had expected, and Yandy just spilled the tea. Account, not him. And everyone was taken aback by that startling admission. I'm not sure if it makes sense. Rasheeda told confessional cameras that she had used Mon's account to message Jessica White's niece one night while out before delving deeper into her conversation with Yandy. No one believed her when she claimed she was only attempting to refute certain allegations. Rasheeda, in particular, was not convinced. She questioned how Yandy could have recognized Jessica's niece in a crowded bar and why she would use Mendici's account instead of her own. Her face spoke for itself as she sat back and watched the action unfold, shocked. Men made the situation worse by sharing a video online with the caption, "Misery loves company. Greetings from wonderful Harlem. Well done." Even though the other members of the group were equally confused and unsure of what to believe, they said, "Thank you." Trust in the organization was destroyed at this point, which only made the situation worse. Not just Rasheeda read Yandy's account. It seems that this revelation had exposed deeper divisions amongst their friendships. Did Yandy tell the truth? Or was she just a front for Mendez? Fans have their own opinions, and many of them Rasheeda was right to question Yandy's motives, while some said Yandy went too far in defending Mendici's social media accounts. "You can't fool anybody if you can't fool Rasheeda," one Instagram user remarked. According to another Instagram user, "I would remain silent for the rest of my life if I were Rasheeda, so I would never say a word. I would be the person that people would come to complain to instead, and I would always respond with while listening with a worried look on my face."
Obviously some tension, so I think right now the problem is, and I'm just gonna say it straight
No, yeah,
up,
go ahead.
is that it got physical. You know what I'm saying? So
It
when
didn't get physical.
The cast and audience of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta were taken aback by the violent brawl between Spice and Rasheeda. What started out as a disagreement over loyalty and friendship had turned into a sour argument with years of history at stake. Did they try to make amends when the cameras stopped rolling, or did their friendship end abruptly? Rasheeda, who is known for keeping her composure, departed it meant she had given up on the friendship. Rumor has it that Rasheeda was deeply insulted and caught off guard by Spice's accusation. She reportedly yelled backstage that she had always supported Spice and didn't know why she was being depicted as a helpless friend. Spice wrote on social media, "I'm really disappointed in myself for doing the worst thing I've ever seen on television. I pledged not to see struggle on TV. and it has made me feel awful. The fans weren't in agreement. Vanity is quite lovely. While some believed Rasheeda should have done more, others felt Spice was being overly severe. Although Spice issued an apology, it's clear that many people still have grudges against her. She is dissatisfied since social media sent her to hell and back to Tokyo. Yandy responded vaguely when asked about it, stating, "I think two grown women should be able to work things out, but sometimes egos get in the way." Rasheeda allegedly felt deceived, believing that Yandy had chosen to side with Spice rather than maintain her neutrality, and Spice displayed her unattractiveness over a little celebrity and a man. Bye, girl. Considering the something dramatic happened, other actors took a side. Carly Red, who has had ups and downs with Spice, talked about how people may seem real on TV, but fake off in a mysterious tweet. "Real! Recognize real!" Erica Mena replied, prompting fans to wonder if she was actually rooting for Rasheeda or Spice. It appears that the severity of the altercation annoyed the producers of Love and Hip Hop. Despite their love of drama, producers are now questioning how to handle future conflicts before they get out of control, because the show is already known for its explosive moments, according to sources who claim they had to step in to prevent things from turning physical.